Americans have been seeing a lot of local law enforcement and federal forces in cities around the country, and it can be hard to tell them apart. So we made a guide to understand what each agent might look like and what powers they have. So most people are probably familiar with local law enforcement. Those officers have to identify themselves with a badge number and name in most places. Local police departments can detain and arrest people for an array of crimes, but they usually can't arrest people for immigration violations. So here we can see National Guard officers. The National Guard are a part-time military force. They're usually deployed for catastrophes or civil unrest. And you can see that they're wearing camo military fatigues. They sometimes have their names on the front of the vest. They can also be seen carrying batons, shields, or rifles. They have been deployed as a backup to law enforcement. The National Guard can temporarily detain you, but they cannot arrest you. You might see some other federal agents as well, like FBI, DEA, Secret Service. They've been deployed to assist with immigration and non-immigration campaigns. Federal agents like the DEA, FBI are often wearing these vests. You might see some of these agents walking around and the front of their vest will just say police. But if you look to the back, it'll specify the agency. So now we're getting into the agencies that are the most difficult to identify. There's two major agencies that are in charge of immigration enforcement in the US. ICE and Customs and Border Protection. In most of the country, ICE agents can wear whatever they want. We can see this officer in the back of his vest is wearing a patch that says ERO. In this other photo, this officer wears a patch that says police and underneath HSI. Those are the two main branches of ICE. So ICE agents might be wearing a vest that doesn't specify ICE, ERO, or HSI at all. It might just say police. Sometimes ICE agents are wearing full military fatigues and tactical gear. ICE agents can also wear plain clothes with very little visible identification, which means they might not look like law enforcement at all. But they do have to identify themselves as federal officers as soon as it's safe and practical to do so. Border Patrol usually operates near the border, but Trump has deployed them all over the country. Border Patrol usually wear vests over plain clothes. They can also wear military fatigues when they're part of special teams. Within 100 miles of the border, Border Patrol have extended powers. They can do warrantless searches of vehicles, and they can request your immigration documents. As part of Trump's immigration and crime prevention campaigns, a lot of these agents have been working together with overlapping roles. Civil liberties advocates have said that this pushes federal agents' role into a legal gray area. It can be hard to understand who an officer is, what agency they're part of, and what powers they may have over you. There aren't a lot of laws that regulate what uniforms agents have to wear, which causes this confusion in the first place.